Hi, once again, my name is Suresh Dhawan, and here we are going to talk today about influencing skills. But today we're going to use a technique called the pendulum effect. So what's the pendulum effect? So now imagine this. Imagine you're going to go to management and you want to propose an idea. And right now amidst COVID, you have situations where things are tough, people are stressed out, and you really want to push your idea through. So the pendulum effect is one of the more effective ways of giving what we call contrast. Yeah, one of the key influencing skills or methods is creating contrast. So when people say contrast, right? Contrast, it gives them a relative idea of which is the better idea. Of course, you want to create more contrast so that your idea stands out. So this is an example. So let's say it's a project that you want to go ahead and do with your, you want approval from management. And you tell management, okay, so management, basically we have a particular proposal and we thought of a few different ways of doing this. Yeah, since we really need to do this, back up, improve processes, increase productivity within our team, reduce costs. So there are a few ways of doing it. So one way that we thought about that we also see other organizations doing is plan A. Now the pros and cons of plan A. So now what you do is you've used one extreme. So imagine a pendulum, right? Imagine a pendulum and it swings, right? It swings. So one extreme is plan A. That's one extreme. Now talk about the pros and cons of plan A. Now do remember, we don't want plan A to be the plan they choose. So when you do your pros and cons, of course, we want to make sure both sides are covered, but the cons, yeah, are probably what's going to be highlighted a little bit more, or the cons will be maybe a little bit more painful. So you talk about plan A. Now they listen to you because plan A was also probably in their head. You know, some people would have thought about it at their level. So you talk about it. So that's, yeah, it's a possible plan. Now on the other side of the pendulum swing is plan B. Now, plan B may be a situation which is different, extremely different from plan A. So, plan A is, for example, something that will take a huge budget but happen in a short period of time. And plan B may be the other extreme where it's a small budget or tiny budget, but it takes a very long time. Yeah. So now both have already been there, already been shown. Now you come to the middle. This is your proposal, plan C. So now this is what I would say. This is how I would respond after presenting both plan A and plan B and both the pros and cons of plan A and plan B. Then I'll say this. So is there a way, management? Is there a way that we can get the best of both worlds? Right? Is there a best of both worlds? And the answer is yes. So we can do this in half the budget. You know, not as quickly as plan A and not as long as plan B. So we can find the middle path over here. And this is our proposal. Now your pros and your cons. And obviously, there are more pros over here. So what you have done is you have created contrast. Yeah, you've created contrast, but you've also given them an idea of two different extremes. And yours is the more viable, the more practical way to actually go ahead and execute this particular project for your organization within this tough times. Cool. So that method is called the pendulum method. So please make use of this pendulum method, come up with these ideas, make them extreme ideas, put in passion there, and then interestingly craft your third option. Is that okay? So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. See you in the next video.